All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazalo, willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Mawan back at you with another lesson, right? And the title of this lesson is Everything is being made, what was it that I said? Everything is being made, everything is becoming a reality, right? And it's just a few words, I was actually talking to a brother just now, actually, a older head, which is a brother that was one of my teachers back in the day when I was in high school. And he was asking me certain questions about this truth, because the last time I seen him, I was speaking to him about the truth, kind of opening his eyes to him. But through the spirit, he pretty much wanted to know more, which is a beautiful thing, because being in this truth, this word is like a fire, man. It burns in you, when you hear it. As a matter of fact, let me grab that. I'll start off with that. This is Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to. Salakia. Let me read that again. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. All right. And that's going to these people that are, wicked, and they're up against the true men of the Lord. They're up against this word. But at the end of the day, even these people that have not heard this word, when they hear it, it itches them to know more. It intrigues them to know more. Just like when we came into this truth, we were intrigued to know more. We wanted more knowledge and wisdom, because at the end of the day, our people seek a vision. You see, our people want to know the truth. All right. Our people are so blinded that they constantly are asking questions. And through the spirit, they be feeling that what they're receiving to other men and other people, they know that it's false. It doesn't make sense. So when they hear brothers that are bringing out the true doctrine, they literally be feeling some type way, and they want to know more and more. And this brother, I'm 37. This brother got to be about reaching almost 60. And he was just like, man, he was getting goosebumps with me talking to him. Because this word gives you them goosebumps, man. When you hear the truth that's been so long without fruit, and it comes all of a sudden, and it all starts making sense of everything that's happening in life, you want to know more. You want to know. Brother was even talking about, hey, Mo, lunch on me. We got to get up. We got to have lunch, and all that. And hey, call Elohim La Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be for me to open up his eyes. You see? Shalom, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah to the brothers and sisters on the comment board. All right? So, I was kicking it for him for a good, a little 40 minutes, and breaking down scriptures to him, certain scriptures, and he was just amazed, man. And that's how it would be, because the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is amazing. When you really hear it, if you're one to receive this word, it just all makes sense. Everything that you ever learned in life, it clicks, and you're just like, wow, man. You know, I remember when I came into this truth, I was like, you know, I've always was the type that wanted to find out the truth and what was the true purpose of us being here. And when this truth came to me, it was just like, damn, it all makes sense now. This is why we go through this. This is why we go through that. All right. This is why this happens, and it all just starts coming together as one big ass puzzle. You see, this whole time we were missing the pieces to the puzzle, but now the pieces that we're missing are given on to us to complete the puzzle. You see? So let me read that again. It says, Luke 21:15, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. See, these people that are against the word, they're not going to be able to come up against the word because they're going to be confounded at the end of the day. All right, through the spirit. All right. When they hear our truth that's coming out and who they really are and what's the truth, you see, people get intrigued by it. They want to know more. Even these damn heathens, man, when they hear this word, this is why they stick around and they scoff and do the things they do, because they never heard this word. This word is a new song. This is why the Lord said this was a new song that we pretty much were going to be singing onto the world. You know, something they never heard. Now, we've been hearing about Christianity and Catholicism and Muslim and all this crazy ass doctrines for forever. But all of a sudden, Hebrew Israelites. So that's what the brother has said. He was like, so what's this about this Hebrew Israelites? You know, and I started telling them, you know, that's us. That's us that's our true identity that we've been lost and pretty much stripped from, you know. Jeremiah 17:9, you know, even thou will discontinue from thy heritage, you know, because we have forsake the Lord. So the Lord forsake us. And he didn't want nothing to do with us no more. So through the spirit, he put the spirit on the white man to basically beat our ass to the point that we had no more of this wisdom. We had no more of this understanding. We had no more of the true names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Let me grab another scripture that I was thinking about. This is, 1 second, let me pull it up. This is Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. See, because we're in the time where everything is being revealed through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So there's no way around. See, the scripture said that the truth was going to be preached throughout the whole entire gospel, that the gospel was going to be preached throughout the whole entire earth. You see, this is Matthew 24, okay? And then the end shall come. So that means every single person that's living on this earth today, which you're talking about 8 billion people that live on this earth, all right? And that's how you know the Lord brought all them spirits back, because when the Lord comes, they're going to see, okay? They're going to see the Lord coming back in his chariots. You see? Everybody's going to witness this so they can know that this truth was real the whole entire time. All right? So everything is being made manifest through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. As a matter of fact, let me grab another precept. This is 2nd Ezra 6:27. Get there. 2nd Ezra 6:27. And it says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. The truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And this truth has been so long without fruit, and is being made, and is being declared through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. It says, let me read that one more time. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. You know, all these lies and you know, these deceitful ass prophets, you know, they're all gonna be made manifest. You're gonna realize that, hey, they ain't got the truth, man. Because the brother was still saying that to me. It was like, man, I've been hearing Christianity for so long and it just doesn't seem right. Those that are meant to receive this truth, they all say the same thing, that when they were growing up, they heard Christianity, but none of it seemed right to them. You know, I myself, when I was in the world, man, I used to always thinking like, damn, yo, like, what's the true purpose? Like, everything I'm hearing, it doesn't sound right, you know? And then when it all came to me, that's the breath given to you. That's the breath being put in you to understand that, look, this is how it always been. You know, you just have false prophets teaching you. Okay, as a matter of fact, another precept. I forgot exactly. I know it's in Isaiah. This is Isaiah 9 and 16, and it says, "For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed." Okay? Let's grab, matter of fact, there's a better one than that. It might be in Isaiah 28, somewhere around there. Let me see. Yep. This is Isaiah 28 and 7. It says, "But they also have erred through wine and through strong drink, and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink, that so like through strong drink they are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment." Yeah, because we've been getting this truth this whole time by false prophets, making us believe in Christianity, making us believe in Catholicism, that you are a Muslim, that you're a 5%er, whatever the case may be. You see, they were misleading you this whole time. And that's why it tells you in the scriptures, woe unto the pastors that have scattered the sheep of my pastor. Of my pasture. Okay? Those people going to have to suffer for that. Because every idle word that a man shall speak, he shall be held accountable for it in the day of judgment. Okay? They have to pay for that. Because a lot of these people are taking the money bag. Okay? They've been set up to be stumbling blocks upon the earth. Somebody has to play the false prophet, you know? So when people that want to know answers, and they, you know, have some type of knowledge that what they've been listening to this whole time is bullshit, they want to know what's the truth. And that's what the brother was going into, man. He was like, man, I really want to get up with you and have lunch on me, and know more about this. You know, sometimes it's hard because you can't put new wine into old bottles, like the scriptures say. You know, these older heads are accustomed to do the shit that they've learned all their life. You know, but hey, if the spirit is on you to receive this truth, you're going to receive this truth. Okay, you're going to be able to understand this truth, just like it says in Matthew 13. You know, if Yahweh shall convert you to understand this truth, open your eyes and your ears to understand it. Okay? Let's see what the brother put. This is never give up on Yahweh Shai 144, Isaiah 8:20. It says, "To the law and the testimony." It's like I got a rubber band in front of it. It says, "If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." That's right. You know, you got these false prophets that are not speaking according to this word. And at the end of the day, we're pretty much to the spirit exposing every single one of them. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Romans. Romans, where is it at? Romans, the last chapter actually it is. Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. And that's why it tells you in Proverbs, how long will you simple ones love simplicity? You know, let's grab that real quick. This is Proverbs 1 and 20. Let's start from 20. It says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You see? How long will you guys love simplicity, the bullshit of this world, the wisdom of this world that passeth away? You see, the wisdom of this world is enmity to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So by you listening to the words of this world is making you a simple-minded person. It makes you a double-minded person. James 1 and 8 says a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Okay? So true wisdom cries without. It's uttered in the streets. This is why we go on the highways and hedges. Okay? Then it says she cries in the chief place of concourse. Yeah, in the opening of the gates where people are constantly moving, constantly coming up and down the streets. All right? In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long will ye simple ones love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Yeah, you fools hate knowledge. Because you already think that you're smart living in this world, man. But the true wisdom of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is the truth. It's what you really want to receive compared to this world. That makes you a high-valued man. That makes you a high-end scholar, you see, knowing this truth. Even the scholars that go to school for this shit, they don't even understand the scriptures, man. They don't even understand the breakdowns. Why? Because it's not given to them. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's given to those that are ordained to have it. All right? Let's grab that real quick. Jeremiah 1 and 5. And it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. You see? Because the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophet. Okay? So before this world was even created, before we were created, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai already ordained us to have this truth. Okay? As a matter of fact, another scripture will be Romans. 1 second. I'm driving and preaching at the same time. This is Romans, I believe it's in the 9th chapter. This is Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither have done good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand. You see? That's how you know that we ain't got free will, man. Because he's talking about the people that haven't been born, neither did wrong or right, all right? But it's according to the election, okay? That it might stand. not of works, but of him that calleth. Yeah, because those that receive this truth are called by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Many are called and few are chosen. And few are going to be the ones that take heed to this word. The rest are just going to be called, and they're going to end up what? Not taking heed to the word, and they're going to end up perishing. Which that's the worst thing you could do, is actually receive the truth for a bit and then go back into the world. That's why it tells you it is better for them that they have not known the word than to receive the word and transgress, roughly paraphrasing it. All right? Yeah, because you're going to be beat with many stripes at the end of the day. Okay? When you take heed to this word, man, you basically gotta be on some forest. You gotta run with it. All right, never look back, because he that looketh back is not fit for the kingdom. He that put his hand to the plow is not fit for the kingdom. All right. Just like, let me make this right real quick. Actually, you know what? I'll go straight. Right, easier to read. So, when you take heed of this word, you got to run with it. You got to run for the touchdown. You got to keep running and never look back. Regardless of what is in your path, you got to put it all behind you, because this word comes first. And when you put this word first, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai puts you first. You see? He makes you first in that race that it talks about in 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter, that many are in the race, but few win the prize. Again, roughly paraphrasing it. So, going back to Romans 9, I'll read it again, 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to the election, might stand. Not of works, but of him that calleth. Lucky. Just dropped my whole phone on some stupid shit. Damn, and it came right on the side of my damn fucking seat. Give me 1 second. Trying to grab it. Not crashing. Let me pull over real quick. I tried to catch it, but it slipped right out of my hand. Man, don't tell me this shit went all the way under my damn fucking seat. That's straight Satan right there. Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Let me get to my house. Anyway, I'll continue to keep talking though, without the scriptures. Alright, so, we're called into this ministry through election. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai ordained us to be prophets. Those that are out there preaching his word, we were ordained to be a prophet before the beginning, before things were even, settled on earth. You being written in the book of life to understand this truth. Okay, that's why it tells you in Daniel, the 12th chapter, all right, that that many shall wake out of sleep, all right, and those that were written in the book of life, which is Daniel 12 and 2, those that were written in the book of life, all right, they don't end up being saved, because those are the ones that were predestined to have this truth from the beginning. You see? Damn, man, these freaking roads, man. This is another reason why we got to get the hell up out of here. These damn devils just build on touch. See, in the kingdom, we don't have roads, man. Everything's going to be natural. You know, you got this damn devil that destroys the earth, and then on top of that, he builds on top of the earth and builds and keeps building on top of everything. This is why your ass has like all these damn potholes. You know, you riding, you messing up your damn car, hitting bumps and bruises. It's crazy. All right, so going back though, you know, we are predestined to have this truth. All right, and that's a beautiful thing, because when you finally wake up to the truth, which each and one of us are individually woken up in order. All right, because the Lord is about order. So, you know, starting with the tents of Judah, those are the ones that were going to be woken up first, and then after that, you know, those that were destined to be woken up, they will wake up. You know, all in order. You see? Without order, all right, everything's all messed up. And the Lord is not the author of confusion. For him to be, you know, not the author of confusion means that he has order. He has a certain way of doing things. Okay? Salakia. I should have took that off. Oh, damn. That means I'm connected to my internet. Oh, yeah, I'm connected to my Bluetooth device. Sounds crazy. I didn't even realize I did that. Actually, I didn't do it on purpose, but my phone connects to my damn car automatically. So, Salakia, if it sounds crazy. All right? Now that I know that, I got to close all my windows because I know it sounds crazy. It sounds choppy probably. All right? But, let me see what the brother got. This is Ecclesiasticus 4:28, and it says, strive for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Yeah. Exodus 14:14, you know, and the Lord shall fight for thee, and thou shalt hold thy peace. You know, we got to strive for this truth until death. There's nothing that's going to separate us from the love of Hamashiach, like it tells you in Romans 8:35. All right, we're just as good as dead. We're all being led to the damn man, I wish I had my phone. It says that we're just good as dead. What does it say? We all are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. You see? So, you know, knowing that, we basically, that's us presenting ourselves to be that living, presenting our bodies to be that living sacrifice. Okay? And we're pretty much ready to die for Yahushua. Nothing's going to make us break our faith. Nothing's going to make us separate ourselves from Yahushua. We're going to keep fighting all the way unto the end, even if it means death. So that's what it means to strive for the truth until death. All right? And for you striving unto the truth until death is showing that you are enduring all the way unto the end. And what did it say in Matthew 24? He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. You see, that's how important it is to continue the good fight of faith. Give me 1 second. Let me just turn. All right. But going back into the topic, all right, kind of all over the place right now, but it is what it is. All right. Hey, everything that you thought was bullshit, or you thought it was a conspiracy theory, or you thought it couldn't happen, is being made manifest. It's showing you that this is real. The Bible is live, man. All right? The Bible right now is hurting feelings. Got people feeling uncomfortable, feeling some type way. Because everything that's written in it is showing itself, man. Let's just take the MOTB, for example, right? The Rice Krispie treat, man, listen. Yo, in these last 2 days, all I've been hearing, okay, even the spirit got me jumping into it. You know? In the last 3 days, all I've been talking about is the MOTB. Why? Because it's here. clearly being made manifest. See, back in the day, it was hidden what was the agenda, but the agenda that these damn devils are doing is here and it's being made manifest to the spirit. Now that's why these people have that great fear on them. That's why these people are like, who the hell are these people? That's why the conspiracy theories, so-called conspiracy theories, are winning. Because everything that we've been saying this whole time is actually paying off. Because they were looking at us as conspiracy theories. They're like, oh, this guy, he's just a bugged out guy. He must be high. He must be, you know, he must be just constantly being in the internet and brainwashing himself, wearing a little tinfoil hat. But here it is that everything we've been saying is actually happening. You know? And that's why the Lord said that the vision is yet for an appointed time. You know, that appointed time, it's looking like it's right now. Going into next year. You see? The MOTB is being pushed worldwide right now. Everybody's switching to digital currency. I'm reading a whole bunch of articles of how these people don't want to deal with money or credit cards. So they're forcing you to get this MOTB. This is how serious it is right now, right? You know? Like, this shit could go down tomorrow where the damn devil just comes out of nowhere and says, hey, listen, we're going to have to make this mandatory. There's no more cash. There's no more credit cards. Everybody has to bow down to the system if you want to eat, live, you know, have peace in your life. Because us being in the truth, we definitely not going to have no peace. We're going to be very uncomfortable. But that's you showing the faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that you're willing to take anything that comes your way, you know, to suffer for Yahushua's sake. Because we strongly believe in something that we don't see. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. All right? Matter of fact, let me just park this car real quick so I can jump into my damn back seat and grab it. Because I know it's all the way under my damn seat right now, the phone. 1 second. Done pulled up to Wawa, just like a whole bunch of police over here. They eating their little sandwiches and shit. Oh, damn, I'm parking in the wrong spot. 1 second. You just pull back. Second, Salakia. Let me just grab my phone. Loud ass diesel truck. He about to fill that shit up for $1,000. All right, Salakia. I just picked up my phone. That shit was all the way underneath there. All right. Let's read that one more time. Okay. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Let's go into that word. All right, real quick. Manifest. All right. The word manifest in the interlinear goes into phaneros. It says apparent, evident, known, to be plainly recognized or known, just like it tells you in Habakkuk. All right. To let how was it? Make it plain upon the tables. All right, let me just grab it. This is Habakkuk 2 and 2, and it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it." And that's why it tells you in Second Ezra, all right, that let me grab that real quick. Second Ezra 9. And 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and the end is manifest. When you go into that word manifest, it means to be made plain on the tables, man. Clear. It's clear that we're at the end of this damn thing, man. You got World War III that's on the brink, all right? You got the MOTB that's about to literally be pushed out there and be made mandatory, okay? And Jacob's trouble is among us on a daily basis, getting worse and worse. Those are the last 3 prophecies that we have to go into, all right? Which, in order for World War III to pop off, the MOTB has to be implemented first, okay? Because you got a lot of people that get excited, oh, World War III, this and that. But listen, before World War III goes into full effect, what you're hearing right now is what? Let's go into that real quick. This is Matthew 24 and 24. I mean, Salakia, 24 and what is it? 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Yeah, what you're hearing right now on a daily basis is just pretty much rumors of wars. Okay? Yeah, there's war going on, but it's pretty much a rumor. When you finally see all these other nations coming up against us, all right, and they start drafting your asses to the war, drafting you men, you women, okay? Yeah, that's when we're going to be in full effect of World War III. But before that happens, the actual implement of the MOTB has to be put out first. Because that's going to pretty much lead, into Jacob's trouble, into the nations hating the whore. You see, because at the end of the day, that idea is coming from these damn Edomites that rule the world. They're the ones that want to push this agenda of having, the MOTB implemented in every single person. That's why it tells you in Habakkuk that he heapeth all nations, brings them together into one world order. And you're always going to have them people that don't want to, agree with this, the ways of society. So that what ends up happening, they go to war, they try to put them to death, they try to put their presidents to death. And they're like, nah, all right, well, you don't want to be down with the system, well, we're going to have to put you out. And that's what's going to end up happening. A lot of these people going to turn against them and say, nah, man, you're doing too much. You've been ruling so long on this earth. That's why it tells you in Jeremiah 51, Babylon has been let me grab it real quick. Jeremiah 51 and Babylon has been a golden cup. Is that in this chapter? Yep. 51:7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, because they all drank of the Babylonian juice. They all took on the ways of this society. They were all brainwashed and fooled by this damn devil, okay? Because remember, it tells you in Revelations that he was going to what? All right? He was going to deceive the nations by the multitude of his sorceries, by the ways of his society. because America is considered as that cash cow, that land of the free, land of opportunity. You know, you got all these different nations that come all the way over here just to make a living. And when they realize, damn, this devil that's been that cash cow so long has got us bugged out and doing shit that he wants us to do. When we're pretty much, because again, remember, all these other nations sit at the round table together, all right, just like it tells you in Psalms 83rd chapter, all right, they are confederate against thee. You know, all these damn devils sit at the round table together and thinking about how can they destroy the Israelites? How can they get rid of the Israelites? But when they realize that these damn devils trying to get rid of their asses too, they're going to be like, oh, no, this guy's done taken it to a whole nother level. That's where the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. And that's why these nations are going to end up turning against them. Something's going to happen when the nations are going to turn against them. What is it? We don't know. That's why you got to watch at the gates daily, man, and constantly watch to see what's going to happen. You know? And through the scriptures, you filter it. You're able to be like, all right, well, this happened. All right, that said, that's this precept. That's this precept. Okay? But it says, Babylon, Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth and drunk, and the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take blame for her pain? And see, I said that in the lesson earlier, man. Anything that's just all out of tune, out of whack, man, you could blame that on Esau, man. Esau made it like that because of his wickedness. All right? It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take blame for her pain? If so, be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven and is lifted up even unto the skies, man. And this is why the Lord said, come up out of the ways of Babylon, speaking to our people, you know, because you coming up out of the ways of Babylon, you have a chance of salvation, you know. Touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, like it tells you in 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. Okay? But Babylon's been in rulership so long, you know, being them long legs on the statue of Daniel all the way till now, man. Going into that long disease that the physician cutteth out. Because it's been a long disease for a long time. And your rulership is over. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right? I had a precept off of that, too. I was just thinking about it. Let me read it one more time. Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunk. That's what it was. This is Revelations. I believe it's 18. This is Revelations 18:3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. The merchants of the earth are waxen rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And what's the plagues? All right, let's go into Zechariah. I believe it's in the 12th chapter. Zechariah 12 and 1 second, where is it at? No, it's not that one. 14. That's what it was. Salakia 14 and 12. That's what I'm thinking of 12. This is 14 and 12, Zechariah. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay? These heathens, these 2/3 that came up against the word. Their flesh shall consume away in their Salakia. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And that's not talking about being a zombie, because you got a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of posts like that lately. People trying to say that got to do with the zombie apocalypse, man. Nah, man, that got to do with the missiles burning your ass up, burning you on a whole nother level. All right. Perfect example of that is Terminator the Second. You see, when the lady, when what's her name? I forgot her name, but she's on the fence, and the atomic bomb, the nuclear missile, basically, and it shows you the mushroom cloud, and it comes and just disintegrates everybody. That's what it's talking about. All right. So going back to Revelations 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. The merchants of the earth are waxing rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see, they've all drank the wine of the Babylonian juice, man. This is why Esau, Edom, has the fatness of the earth and has his hands in every damn country possible. You see, and has caused the rest of these countries to err, and has caused them to follow after their ways of society. Okay? It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double. Yeah. Everything this damn devil is going to be done unto his ass 2 times worse, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 7 times worse. Okay? Because you wanted to oppress the children of Israel while you had us in your hands, along with all these other nations that pretty much had their hands in the cookie jar when it came down to it. And it just goes to show you that, again, everything that you thought was a conspiracy is coming to life, is being made manifest. You see? People been hearing about these scriptures for a while now, man. But they just thought it would never happen. And then when they see the men of the Lord breaking it down and filtering it through the scriptures, it scares them even more. Because they're like, damn, I didn't know the so-called white man was Esau. Damn, I didn't know that Ezekiel 38 talks about how Russia's going to come up against us and bomb the shit out of us. You see? And now they're seeing these things come to pass. That's why, if you really look, compared to 2020, when the pandemic first came, people were bugged out. But if you see a lot of people now, they're not as bugged out as they were in 2020. They're still hurting. They still fear. But they're thinking like, damn, how do I put this together? People have been talking about this, that these people are the devil, the governments are the devil, they're here to destroy us and things like that. And when they see these things happen, they're just like, damn, this whole time. That's why it goes into Ezekiel 33, all right? And when these things come to pass, then you shall know that there was a prophet among you. That's when these people going to realize, like, yo, this damn guy been talking the whole time and telling us the truth. We thought his ass was crazy. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. And it says, and then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. Yeah. And we're standing up against the workers of iniquity right now as we speak. Those that have put us in captivity through the ages, man, through the generations. Okay. And it says, before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. You see? These people go, when they see us being beamed up into these chariots, they're going to look at us like, damn, Those were really the true men of the Lord that we were sitting here scoffing, saying they were pieces of shit, they were the scum of the earth, saying don't believe all that madness that y'all believe. You're only hurting people and misleading us. God is all about love. And when they finally see all these things that we were saying come to life, they're going to be like, damn, I'm in deep shit. What can I do here? Nothing but take the judgment of the Lord. There's nothing you can do. Your judgment is going to come upon you, whether it's good or bad. If you're good, hey, well then you pretty much are going to die in righteousness, man. But if you're wicked, yeah, you're going to catch a missile. Jacob's trouble, all right? Pestilence. You're going to catch all that, man. And then you're going to be trying to run. Let's grab that real quick. Amos 5 and I think it's, yeah. This is 5 and 18. Woe unto them that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into his house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. That's how it's going to be. You're going to be dipping and dodging one thing to be running into another. And the simplest shit going to put your ass to death. And you're going to have to feel it. Imagine it said getting bitten by a snake when he put his hand on the wall. If you get bit by a snake today, man, that's a slow death. Especially if it's a venomous snake. You're going to be in a venomous state of mind, okay, when that shit happens. And that's all part of what? Jacob's trouble. That's all part of Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is going to be you running as pilgrims from one place to another, not being able to sit down and rest. You're just going to have to be constantly on the go. You're going to be like Bo on the go. But again, our people are what? Sodist children. Stupid. They are wise to do evil, but they have no knowledge. So they're going to continue to keep doing wickedness and not hearken onto this word. They're not going to be able to have their eyes out to be to see the things that are coming ahead of time. Because the Lord said that. He said, before these things spring up, I tell you of them. This is why we're able to go out in the highways and byways and prophesy. Because the Lord, through the Spirit, is giving us what to go out there and prophesy. How to break down this scripture. All right? But going back. Let's see what brothers got real quick. Beautiful. Romans 8:36. It is written, for thy sake we are killed all day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. You see? We're dead to... Let me grab that real quick. I believe it's in Galatians. One second. Colossians, that's what I wanted. The water Yahweh Shemi outside. This is Colossians 2:20. And it says, I'll start from 17, which are a shadow of, let me see, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Hamashiach. Let no man beguile you, or your reward in a voluntary humility and worshiping of angels, intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind. And not holding the head, from which all the body by joints and bands having nourishment ministered and knit together, increasing with the increase of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's heavy right there, because as I'm listening to it, I'm thinking of First Corinthians, what is it? I want to say this is the 7th chapter. All right. But Salakia, the 9th chapter. That's where it's at. Okay? And it talks about how we're supposed to be in what? In one accord, how the body needs all its pieces to be perfect, even from from the lowest to the highest. All right. They need this. They need Damn, I lost my train of thought. Salakia. Let me read that again. It says, "Let no man beguile you of your reward in involuntary humility and worshiping of angels, intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind, and not holding the head, from which all the body by joints and bands having nourishment ministered and knit together, increasing with the increase of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai." Yeah, because the increase comes from the Lord. You praying and fasting and asking the Lord to give you more knowledge and wisdom, just like it tells you in James 1 and 5. All right, if any man lack wisdom, ask of it, and it shall be given to you liberally. Okay, but it says, and not holding the head, from which all the body by joints and bands having nourishment ministered. You see, because we were all in one accord. You know, we all believed in the same exact thing. So us believing in the same exact thing, the same exact spirit was given to each and one of us to continue to preach this word. All right. Let me jump down, back up a little bit, because what I really wanted was, give me 1 second. Colossians 2 and 20, it says, "Wherefore, if ye be dead with Hamashiach from the rudiments of the world, why, as though living in the world, are ye subject to ordinances?" You see, because again, all right, when we were caught up in the ways of this world, caught up in the ways of the society, we were just good as dead. You see, but now you are dead of righteousness' sake. So you're able to what? You know, present your body as that living sacrifice. You're able to, all right, die in the name of Yahweh Shai without a care in the damn world. Whereas if you were of the world, you'd be panicking. You'd be like, hell no, I ain't about to die. I ain't about to die for the Lord. You know, I'm going to try to find my way and wiggle myself out of it. And what does it say in the scriptures? Anybody that climb up some other way is a thief and a robber. There's only one way to get to the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Believing. You know, putting these scriptures together, putting everything that the brothers are putting out into one puzzle piece, man. If you're missing a puzzle piece in the puzzle, you're not gonna be able to solve the puzzle. That's why I said that we are all lively stones in the tabernacle of David being built. You know, each and one of us that are going through these tribulations and persecutions, from the least to the greatest, all right, we're all considered equal because we're all one accord. We're all one body of Yahweh Shai. All right. Oh, I see what the brother's saying. Khan. Yeah, right now I'm just speaking kind of through the spirit, bro. I'm like all over the place, but hey, it is what it is. You know, like I said, I was just talking to a brother, teacher, back in my school, you know, and we was just chopping it up for a little bit. All right, but I'm just going off the spirit right now. It says Amos 9 and 8, it says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai." The eyes of the Lord are the angels. Even the prophets are the eyes of the Lord, man. Because we see these things physically happening. The angels are constantly seeing the things physically, spiritually, whatever. They're just watching. They're around us at all times. As I'm preaching this lesson, there's probably an angel sitting in my passenger side and in my back seat.
Things that you're doing, because the eyes of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom. Okay, and they're reporting back and forth to the to the Heavenly Father. The angels are constantly going back and forth, like, hey, look, this brother's still doing a lesson. This brother's doing this today. This brother's doing that today. That's what their job is, basically. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 18. It says, or unknown wild beast full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. Yeah, because in these last days, newly created creatures are going to come out of the woodworks, man, out of nowhere. You're going to be like, what the hell is this? Imagine when these people see Leviathan, man, blowing sparks out, throwing sparks out their eyes, throwing fire out their mouth. This is where they get Godzilla from, through the scriptures. That's what the Leviathan is. Okay? And then the chapter before that goes into what? Behemoth. Pretty much the dinosaurs, man, which the Lord has them dinosaurs to this day. You know, I've seen a video a while back with Apostle Ramlob. You know, he believes that they're on a certain island, you know, away from everybody, around somewhere like the Bermuda Triangle. That's why planes crash when they go around there, boats sink, you know, because the Lord is preserving those dinosaurs for those last days, man. He don't want them to know. So anything that comes around that area, they be destroyed. They get destroyed. But again, let's bring it to the topic. All these things that you thought was conspiracy is being made manifest, is being shown that it's reality. See, you got these damn devils that tell you, well, the dinosaurs lived 600 million years ago, and we could tell by this sap, the way this mosquito died in the sap, okay, in the syrup, and the way he froze, we know that this was 6 million years ago. Like, shut your ass up, bro. We ain't even been here that long, bro. You know, if you do kind of the math, and we've been over here on Earth a little over 12,000 years, you know, going into, you know, a day to the Lord is 1,000 is 1,000 years. You know, it took him 7 days to build the earth. That's 7,000 years it took for the Lord to bring out, you know, make everything the way he wanted it. And then there was rest. Okay. And if you go into the timeline of how things happen biblically, oh my God, I can't get it out. Biblical, let's just say it like that. Salakia. All right. It all matches up to a certain, you know, amount of years. You know, Yahushua was put on the cross 2,000 years ago. Okay, that's 2 days ago. But to the eyes of man, it's like, damn, 2,000 years ago, that's a long time. But to the Lord, that's like, man, that shit just happened yesterday. Best believe he's pissed off. Okay, but let me continue on. What was I bringing out? Colossians 2 and 20. You know, because yeah, we were just as good as dead, living in this society. That's why it tells you in Micah 2 and 10 that it's a sword of destruction. You know, this is not a rest. All right, but that's the point I want to get back to. You know, everything that's happening around us is just showing you that it's becoming reality. Your food supply chains are being brought to a famine. This word that we're bringing out, people are hating it, and again, I still never understood that. But how is that these people hate us, and all we're doing is preaching the Bible, the same Bible that you claim to believe in? Does not America say, "In God we trust"? You see, they don't believe in shit. Okay, they do not believe in the Heavenly Father, man. It tells you that in let me grab that. And where's that? I think it's Psalms 10. Psalms 10 and 3. For the wicked boast of is it, hold on, it might be down more. Give me a second. Bubba Shaw. Oh yeah, 4. It says, I'll start from 3. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desires, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. You see, that's how you know what they put on the dollar bill talking about in God we trust. It was straight bullshit, man. They don't even believe them damn selves. You see? But because they're culture vultures and they try to take our true identity, they're going to put that and make themselves look like, oh, well, in God we trust, you know? But meanwhile, you're trying to come up against the men of the Lord. You're trying to come up against the ways of the, of the law, statutes, and commandments that were given to you. Because everything they do is contrary to the scriptures, man. But again, everything that you thought was just a story or you thought it was some bullshit, it's happening right in front of your eyes. So, matter of fact, let me grab that scripture. You can, where's that at? You can. This is, oh, it's horrible. Luke 20, 12 and 56. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? You could tell the prediction on the weather, how it's going to rain for the rest of the week. You know, you could show all this technology and show all these different types of intelligence, which is given from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, but you guys are using it in the wrongful way, in a wicked way. You see all these things, all right? And you understand these things, but you can't understand that we in the last days. And that just goes to show you more that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the only one that can heal you to be converted for you to understand the truth. That's why you got to be thankful every single day that you are able to receive this truth. And when you wake up, you're able to what? Call upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. That's heavy right there. And by you knowing that, you're what? You're able to pray upon the Lord without ceasing, use his name as a strong tower to get you out of your tribulations. Because if you don't ask, you're just going to continue in your tribulation, man, and not have a clue why the hell is going on. All right? Going back into the topic, everything that we are seeing is being made plain on the tables. All right, it's becoming a reality. World War III is prophesied in the scriptures, and look, we're in the brink of World War III, which we're already in World War III. You got all these different countries that are standing up against each other. Matter of fact, let's grab that. Not Revelations, Matthew 24. Give me 1 second. 7, 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, but the point is, for nation shall stand up against nation, man, and kingdom against kingdom. And just like it told you in Matthew, all right, a kingdom divided, it cannot stand. All right, as a matter of fact, let's grab that. I think it's in the 25th chapter. This is thought it was in Matthew. I'm pretty sure it is in Matthew. He's just not giving it up to me. This is Matthew. Mark 3:24. And if kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. All right. Going into what? All right. If Satan casts himself, all right, that kingdom cannot stand. Matter of fact, let's grab that. Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided itself is brought to a desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And again, there's no new thing under the sun. You know, this is why these kings that were ruling in the ancient times were each put into death. You know, they were only able to rule for a little bit, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we took them, you know, the Lord took them right out of that rulership. All right. It says, and let me read it one more time. 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then this kingdom stand? You see? And this kingdom, again, is falling apart. Let's read that one more time. This is Ecclesiasticus. Where was it? Damn, I forgot where it was. Man. Damn, I forgot where it was. I lost the train of thought. It's all good though. But again, everything that you thought was not going to come to the light is being made manifest. World War III is at your doorstep. The biggest thing right now that's being spoken of is what? This MOTB, man. That's the biggest news. That's the biggest prophecy last in the scriptures, man. Before the coming of the Lord Yahushua. You see? The MOTB is being made manifest in India, which I did a lesson on that earlier. You have Iran. Now you can't eat or buy, sell, whatever, unless you have this digital currency identification card and all that. Hey, where's all the people that thought we were just bugging and saying shit out our ass? You don't hear none of them. They're all hiding in the trees right now. All you hear is crickets. Brr, brr. Why? Because they quiet. They're like, damn, yo, what they've been saying this whole time is actually happening. You see? And man, listen, man, the Lord about to deal with people, man, on a high level. All right. You got these FEMA camps. FEMA camps are being brought right before your eyes, starting off with places like China. Oh, well, we're quarantining them for this many days. They can't leave their development. They can't leave their house. Man, that shit is oppression, bro. Okay? That's just straight disrespectful. That's making you feel uncomfortable. You out there sharing a damn bed and a damn cubicle, all right, with another person you don't even fucking know because they want to lock down shit. And again, it's just to bring in their agenda. The same thing is coming to Babylon the Great. We're going to go into another lockdown, and we're not coming out of that lockdown. Once that lockdown comes, that's it. The doors of mercy close. You're barely going to see men on the streets anymore. All right. The only way they're going to be able to give you this truth is if you're destined to give them the truth. If you're one to receive this truth. All right. And they'll be able to be like, all right, this is really happening right now. But everybody else is going to be caught asleep. All right. But Salaki for the rambling. All right. That was pretty much the point. You know, everything that we thought was fake and bullshit is actually happening. So what is the question is, what are you to say now? You know, what can you say? Nothing. Because when you know you're wrong and you say something, you look even more stupid. Now you got to eat it. Now you just got to be like, damn, they've been saying this the whole time and they're actually right now. Now I see it, you know. And this good, man, you got these damn Edomites that are not going to be saved, and they see every single damn aspect of it, man. They already know they're being fooled. This is why you seeing they asses stand up too. All right. But at the end of the day, repentance is not onto them. So, oh well, you beat. You know. But hey, let me see what the brother got over here. Exactly. Exactly. The earth only existed roughly 12,000 years. Exactly. We're a little over 12,000 years when you do the math. You know, when you go from before Christ era into Anno Domini, which means after death, and you put all that you know, all those dates together, which, you know, I'm not the greatest with history and things like that. That's something I would like to work on more. But when you put all them dates together, yeah, it took 7,000 years for the earth to be created. All right. Then Noah's Ark came right after that. Okay. And now off of Noah's Ark, okay, we all came out of Ham, Japheth, and Shem. All right. All the way till now, you know, and then you do the math, it's about 12,000, a little over 12,000 years. We don't know exactly. All right. But we know we ain't been here for no damn 6 billion years. Talking about the way the water rolled on this rock 6,000 million years ago. We know that it was, man, these people be coming up with some shit, bro. I'd be like, yo, these people bugged. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And that's why we don't take the wisdom of this world, man, because the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the true wisdom. That's what makes you a man of the Lord, having that true wisdom, not having the wisdom of wickedness and evil. All right. Having the true answers of the Bible and being able to reprove somebody and bring it out on them and show them what this is really about. And that's why our enemies, all right, even our adversaries, cannot gainsay nor resist the word that we bring out, because it's like, damn, I ain't never hear this at all. You know, that's why Esau is able to fool you constantly, because he brings out something new all the time. If he was to give you the same old damn song, the same old joke, you would sit there and being bored, like, I heard it, bro. You know, but he always come out with something new to keep you in that loop, to keep you sleep. All right. But hey, that's pretty much the point. You know, like I said, hey, everything that we've learned, that we've seen in movies that we thought would never come to life, it's all coming to life. It's all being made manifest that this is what it's about. You know, and the question is, how do you feel? What can you say about that now? Because all prophecies are going to continue to jump out the scriptures until the end. You know? But hey, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Elohim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Aqua that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Shalom.